So we're going to take her out now. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on her choke chain first. And this gets really easy, and you can do it really quickly once you get used to it. You just reach in, you slide this over her head, and then I'm taking the prong collar and I am attaching it to the leash, because then you're already hooked up. You just put it around her neck like this. Make sure this is not twisted or anything like that. Make sure that you attach the leash to this funny looking buckle, the funny shaped buckle. The perfectly round one is just a spacer. So you're not going to attach the leash to that. It's supposed to look like this. And then you reach in, she's facing you. So you want to reach in just like this. This collar goes right under her ears. So it's the collar that is the highest up, right below her ears. Everything else is below this. The part that goes to you should come up by her right ear, because she's going to be on your left. I mean the part of the collar where the leash is. And then you just reach in here as well and hook up the choke chain as well. So now I'm hooked up to the choke chain and the prong collar. And the way that you bring her out, if she tries to come out before you release her out, you say no. Give us a little token slam, which is what I call it. You can even practice stepping back a little bit. She stays there. Good, she gets a reward. If she tries to come out, you say no, and she'll back up. See, it's very gentle, but it's firm. You do the same thing every time. That's why now she's waiting to be released out of the crate. So you just pat your leg and say, okay, she'll come out. And you got to do another left turn, because you got to close this door. This door is always closed, and there's no twisting around. She's very excited, but see, I took her out. I did a left turn. You want her to be next to you, not twisting around like that. So I came back. You close this door. You have to have this door closed when she's in, and you have to have the door closed when she's out, because you control her access in and out of her den. If you leave it open, then you squander your greatest power when it comes to this crate. So you have to use it as a tool for training, allow her to go in the right way and allow her to come out the right way, just like I showed you. It's a little training session unto itself. She'll get calmer just because of the way you use this crate. So, and you can put this crate anywhere, but it's best not to be in a common area. It's better if it's in another part of the house, so you can, if you have visitors or something like that, you can close the door and she can be in her crate, because sometimes dogs get really nervous if the crate's in a common area and people that they don't know are walking around or in the same room. So it's better to be somewhere private behind a closed door. And now we're going to go outside. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. Going to do that outside, the front door thing, and look how jumpy she is. She gets very excited. Usually when I train, I'm not talking a lot like this, so she's probably, see how she tried to go out? You say no. Make sure you hold on to the leash, because you saw what happened. I didn't struggle a lot. She went to the end of the leash, and this little prong collar will help you. It closed, she backed off, so I didn't struggle a lot. I just made sure that I didn't move. I'm resetting her. I didn't say SIT again. I just said no, and I did my little circle, and I put her back. Open the door. See, now she gets it. Do the same thing and a step out to accentuate the fact that I own this boundary. And a step back to her. She wait. See how she's very anticipatory? You say no. This little do-over circle that I do is very important, because for the dog, when they make a mistake, it gives them a better chance to do it right the second time. And also, every time you step into her and your body shows her where to go, it's subtle, but it's very dominant. And anybody that does this a lot, in her eyes, that person will become much more of the person in charge. So we'll try it again. I'm stepping out, I'm stepping back. She's waiting for me to come back to her. She's really keeping it together now. See how she stopped herself? Okay. If she tries to pull, see what I'm doing? Just doing that little gentle prompt to keep her honest, keep her from not pulling through. And of course, one last left turn to come in and close the door.